That's not how it goes. Use the pencil, Brooks.
Okay, so I pretty much botched that real bad. So here are the things that I need to edit on my piece of paper here so that I can maybe get some more of those notes right. First off, I've got a key signature over here. It's good to circle key signatures if you kind of mess up key signatures a lot. And then maybe I'm going to mark that first E with a flat sign to remind myself to play E flats because I was playing E naturals. And then that first B flat, maybe I'll just mark a couple more because those sounded real bad. Now I'm also not playing this rhythm right, so I might write 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, a 3. That's the enumeration of that section because I was playing those as just eighth notes, which sounded terrible. Then I had these Ds. I think those were right, but this E flat, because it's not just those E flats, it's these high E flats too. That has to be a flat. That's finger 2. That's the other thing is I might write in the fingerings for these notes. 2, 3, that's a 1. That's a 2, 3, that's a 1. All those things can be helpful. That's a 1. I guess this is confusing. That's beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1. Ooh, G flat. What the heck is that? It's an F sharp. Just finger 2 on the trumpet. Oh, here comes another E flat. I might circle that. Mark with a flat. 2, a 3. Hopefully I've given myself enough information on that line so that I can get the right notes and the right rhythms. I'm probably going to have to practice this rhythm. I'm just going to circle that whole rhythm so that I practice that a couple times. Da, 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 da. Because I got that rhythm wrong last time. Hopefully, I've marked enough things in my part that is going to help me improve on this. You might not need all of these notes. You might need to mark a couple key notes like 2, 1. Just mark the ones that you don't come across very often. You might not have to write every single fingering in, but if there are weird ones that you need practice on, mark those in. And if there's weird rhythms, 1 E and 3, 4, a 1, 2, a 3. Maybe mark in the enumeration. Okay, here are the big ideas. Number 1, we want to circle our key signatures, especially if we struggle at remembering key signatures. That should draw your eyes to the beginning of the page before you start playing, and hopefully you'll get all those decision notes right. I also might mark some of the decision notes. That E flat, it's going to sound better if it's an E flat and not an E natural. That B flat, I might mark a couple to remind myself. Hopefully I get it from here, but in case I forget, I've got it marked there. Those two are really big. Next one is mark any dynamics that you need to make. This one isn't super exciting for dynamics. It's got forte up at the top and fortissimo down here. But say there was a piano marking right there, subito piano. You want to make a big change, so you circle that so your eyes are drawn to it. And then you can be the first person to make that dynamic change when it happens. Next, I'm also going to circle any measures that I struggle with. So this was terrible, right? I'm going to circle that so that when I come to band class or when I open up my folder when I'm practicing at home and I do that spot many times, it doesn't help me to play the first 4 measures 100 times in a row. It makes more sense for me to spend time practicing the little spots that trip me up. If there were any tempo changes in this section, I might mark those. So down here, it shifts to a new piece. I might circle that. I might also draw what we call eyeglasses. And that reminds me to look up at the conductor for that spot. Fortunately, trumpet players are resting for those 11 measures, but whoever has to make that tempo change to 138, they are going to want eyeglasses to remind themselves to look up and check in with their conductor so that they can get the new tempo. I get it now.